Hey guys, Wolvie here. This is a 3-part video log / miscellaneous video for the channel. The usual disclaimer applies. Any opinion here is mine and mine alone. So it's a bit of like an update, that sort of thing. Not all of it's bad, so don't fret. Now, I will have varying links in parts 2 and 3 because parts 2 and 3 will let you guys in on a secret of mine. And the secret's actually not bad. So part 1 here is, a life update video log sort of thing, but it's going to be part of the 3-parter because that way you guys get to know what's been going on with me. Now, everybody has been noticing I barely post anywhere anymore, and that's including the socials. Things have been kind of chaotic, but it's not so much at work as it is in my personal life, stuff going on at home. But again, it's not bad because not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Let me rephrase it. It's not this weekend, that's like Memorial Day weekend, but it was the weekend before, it was quite productive. I caught up with Jason David Frank of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, show, alongside other Power Rangers seasons he's been a part of. I caught up with him the 21st of May. Here in Chicago. It was just an amazing time, although, I could have been there a little bit earlier. But that's another video for another day. So, let me grab something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is for the 21st of May. The comic book store here that I was at is known as Alley Cat Comics. It's on the north side. The specific neighborhood where this is held is Andersonville. And it's a really cool area, very chill vibe, that sort of thing. I love it. But again, it's a real treat to catch up with Jason David Frank once again. So that's part of what I've been up to. Outside of that, I've been doing a lot of stuff, that's not related to work. Been dealing with some house cleaning, and by that, spring cleaning, rearranging things to make things more spacious and less claustrophobic. Now, you might be surprised as to why I mentioned the claustrophobic pit in this particular video, and yes, I am claustrophobic. I've been claustrophobic since I was 17, aka most of my life. So that's that on that. So I've been doing some degree of rearranging, house cleaning. Again, it's good because makes things more spacious, more homey. So meeting up with Jason David Frank, that was just the icing on the cake. I took care of some other things that's been keeping me away, from posting all that stuff. The only quote unquote bad part, being last month being the month of April. That's the month where it's I really don't post much, if at all. Or should I say I didn't post much, because that's the month where my mother died a year ago. So it's one of those things, it's I really try not to post a whole lot, for a while, because it's I'm trying to, grieve, mourn, that sort of thing. Something I have yet to really do since my mother died. I have yet to really mourn and grieve because, the whole thing with social media, got to keep up with appearances, so on and so forth. Not, where there are people who are not really concerned about life outside of social media, even when it comes down to a family member having passed on, or the anniversary of such. And in my case, lately, it's the latter. So, there's been some changes going on in work, so there is a chance I might be able to post a little bit more regularly again, but it's a bit of a time will tell sort of thing. Let me check the time. So you may not see me in the same hoodie in parts 2 and 3, and that's a pretty good chance that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be in different clothes because I want to make sure, I relax, wind down a little bit before I go to bed because it's late at night when I'm filming this. So, I did cut my own hair again. I've been doing the whole thing with my own hair for close to 2 years now. It's been close to 2 years since I've been doing my own hair. And by that, I haven't been to a hair salon in 2 years, and I like that because it puts money back in my pocket. So that's that. I actually visited one of my sisters in Indiana recently, just to set up a chair. So that's it on that. So like I said, parts 2 and 3 are going to be a bit of a secret. I've been kind of withholding from the channel and most of the public, and it's actually a good secret. So I'm excited to show you guys what I've been up to in that regard. So I'm going to keep this video log a little on the short side because it's like there's not much for me to really talk about for the time being. If anything does change, it will be a completely separate video. So, and there is the fur nephew. You may not be able to see him too well here, but there he is, claiming his throne on the sofa. But to do as quick of a recap as I'm able to, it's just I've been doing so much stuff, outside of work that's been keeping me away from posting. I mean, I just so happen to have a decent amount going on. I am going to be doing some out-of-state traveling later on this year, and it is for the reason, and it comes to surprise to some, is that I am planning on moving out of Illinois for good. I'm shooting for the 5-year mark as to when I move out of Illinois for good, but that's pretty much the goal I have for right now, is to move out of Illinois for good. And this trip later on this year is more than likely going to be my destination. And for some people wondering why I'm moving out of state, I'll keep it simple. There's no reason for me to stay in Illinois any longer. That's just me. So, on all of that, I'm actually done with this video because, like I said, I don't want to be too long on this. So, with Wolvie here, signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.